And oftentimes, we don't realize that we have to live with this thing called religious controversy because we chose to be Moors. We chose to be Muslims. And I'm going to read briefly. It says, the fact of the matter is that they have always had only a reflection of the truth. And when he's saying they have, they mean it for you and I as Christians.
That's right.
We only had a portion of the truth.
That's right.
And not the real thing. Like one who holds up to the sun a mirror and casts a few of its direction rays into a different direction. And this is what happened when we take on the customs and tradition, because the chair been read from the beginning of Christianity, and it clearly says that where it was founded or who was founded for.
Okay.
So the direction in which we were being cast or being told to go as Christians was off the path of truth. It says, so have they done with the truth. And that is supposed to have come from the East. Now where we get the name Jesus? From the East. From the East. So they utilize a subject and Jesus was that subject for you and I. And if they get us to believe that he was a Christian and he was Christianity and divinity under the laws of Christianity, then us as a nation of people who served him would be away from the truth, which would help us to grow as Muslims, not Moorish Americans, but as Muslims.
I hear you.
It says there are but a few people who know what the truth is about, man, and what few know that it is foolish to try and impart it to the ignorant. And I know I've come a lot of quite a few people, intelligent people now. I'm talking about people who graduated from several colleges. And you start talking to them about the Negro, black, and colored thing, and then it's like the record stops. That's right. Wait a minute. Who are you trying to tell? Me?
Wow.
Well, not I.
Right.
And I mean, you know, the European it's a good show for the Europeans. Especially if you're around a group of Europeans and you are Asiatic, you imparting the truth today. That ignorant person ignorant simply means you just don't know.
Right, that's
so you're imparting it to them, and the Europeans tuning their ear on now. They're getting that wax out. And they're like, wait a minute.
As always.
This is somebody who don't woke up. And they want to see how far your education supersedes that. They really want to know. And you that one that they're going to look out for all the time. I've been on a lot of jobs. And I watch over and over and over how our brothers and sisters treat each other. As soon as you open your mouth as a Moor, they looking at you. And they're like, hold up. It's a whole new fool. That's what they say. There ain't no way in the world going to be able to do to this individual what I do to them.
That's right, nobody.
And it's going to be harder to get this individual to submit, or all of them to submit, if they start running their mouth. I'll bear witness. I've seen that happen. It says, although the ignorant has finished college, he is a fool right on, being trained to jump through a hoop. The longer he stays in school, the better he becomes at jumping. And the more vivid will he defend his jumping. And that's the truth, Moors. You know, I've had professors and people with good BAs and DAs or whatever you want to call them,
PhD,
say, okay, so if man is not Negro, black, and colored, then what is he? And I said, well, you know what you do? You go home and you look in your college dictionary and you tell me what man is. Go to your college dictionary and you tell me what man is. Because it will clearly explain to you that Negro, black, and colored is not of a person or flesh.
That's right.
It describes something else, but it does not describe a human being. It doesn't attach us to a characteristic like being. So then, you know, the argument is an old argument. Our religious holy day is our day, and we're not supposed to allow anyone to take our day from us.
That's right.
Because it says Friday is the day in which man was formed in flesh, and it's a Friday when he departed out of flesh.
That's right.
And a portion of you die daily on Friday.
Islam.
Some of us have to bury some things to be able to get to that higher state of mind on our Friday holy day. So that's the departing out of the flesh. You're going to have to leave your form. Because sometimes your form goes through so many transformations, so many things jump on you on Friday. You got to depart at the door, out of flesh, and then into your Father God lot in His holy place, so that you can conceive what you need for the next 6 days. This is a cycle that goes around every day. Islam. You get to that certain stage in your mind, you got to be able to prepare yourself for the holy lesson that Almighty God Allah has for you. And I bear witness, when I came to the Moorish Science Temple of America, I thought, too, that I brought myself. But it wasn't until every elevation after every elevation that I started knocking myself upside the head saying, wait a minute, Allah, I ain't asked for all of this. You know, I didn't ask you for all of this. What are you trying to do? Because it became clear to be that apparently it's Allah who sent you on this path. And He got something for you to do. And then guess what? If you try to get off it, then there goes death. Islam. Because He's a footstep away from some of us. Islam. See, we thought that we were living such a good life being Negro, black, and colored. But Allah said, no, you weren't. I got something a little bit more better than that. So praise Allah, you yield to your consciousness, the still small voice within yourself, and you came to a holy place, which is the Moorish Science Temple of America. May Almighty God Allah continue to call your name forth, so that you could be that beacon light that you already was. Islam, I'll leave you more as I came to peace. Islam.